Good evening and a warm welcome. It's Saturday, the 9th of November 2019. You're joining us on Prime TV News. Here are the stories making your headlines tonight. The President points out the difficulty of saving the economy of the country from several state institutions. Presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa says that he will create an era of pride for war heroes. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa pledges to provide jobs to unemployed graduates. Presidential candidate Anurakumara Disanayaka assures to strictly enforce laws while protecting professional dignity. Sri Lanka is geared to set a world record, hosting the largest annual gathering of biological twins in the world. And in headlines overseas, India and Pakistan sign a deal that will allow pilgrims from India to visit one of Sikhism's holiest shrines in Pakistan. And now for the news in detail. President Maithripala Sirisena has pointed out that speedy measures should be taken to save the electricity board which lights up the country from darkness. The book Viduli Purana was launched at the BMICH in Colombo under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena. It has been written by Ruben Vikramarachi, who is considered to be a researcher with extensive experience on electricity. The book includes details about electricity from the history, important incidents and true information, both local and global. The first copy of the book was presented to the President. A group of people, including Minister Ravi Karunanayaka, was present on the occasion. President Maithripala Sirisena said that there are few institutions that give headaches to the governments during the last 30 to 40 years. He said they are the Electricity Board, Petroleum Corporation, Water Board and Sri Lankan Airlines. The President said that according to the book, the loss of the Electricity Board in the beginning of 2019 was 89 billion rupees. He said that the Public Utilities Commission has become a hindrance to the Electricity Board as they do not allow the Electricity Board to take decisions independently. He said that a book should be written on how to save the Electricity Board. He further said that irrespective of who is in power, those institutions make the country poor. He added that it is difficult to save the economy of the country from these institutions more than saving it from terrorism. Presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajith Premadasa, addressing a public rally at Ampara, said that he will create an era of pride for war heroes under a government led by him.
රටම එකට එක් වනාද දිනයේ සිව්සිය දහසින් හදවත් බැඳුනා එක්ව ඉදිරියට යන මඟ හැදුනා.
Public rally to ensure the victory of presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa took place in the Ampara town. A large group of people, including parliamentarians, were present on the occasion. Addressing the gathering, presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa said that a technical college will be set up at each divisional secretariat area. The Ampara district will get 20 new technical colleges. Another 20 information technology parks will also be set up. The youth will be given a plot of land from that IT park to start their digital ventures with the capital from the government. He said that the digital revolution will be expanded to every divisional secretariat area in Ampara. Meanwhile, a public rally to ensure victory of presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa took place in the Jaffna town. A large group of people, including leaders of the Tamil National Alliance, attended the rally. Presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa said that donor conferences will be held for North and East to develop the two areas into the maximum level. Another public rally supporting presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa, took place at Mount Lavinia. Sajid Premadasa said that those who are engaged in criminal activities will be given maximum punishment. He said that the law will be applied equally to everyone. He further said that he has rejected privileges given to a minister and he would continue to do so after being elected as the president. Presidential candidate of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, says that steps will be taken to provide jobs to unemployed graduates on the 1st of January under a government led by him. He mentioned this while attending a public rally at Polonnaruwa Manampitiya grounds to ensure his victory at the presidential election. A large group of people, including the opposition leader and public representatives, attended the rally. Addressing the rally, Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that according to his manifesto, when the economy is growing, it will create job opportunities. He said that there are about 54,000 graduates who are without employment. He said that they have decided to provide jobs to them from the 1st of January. He further said that there are about 100,000 jobs in state institutions which do not require skills. He added that they have decided to provide a job each for a poor family in that category to improve their living standards by removing the requirement of having passed the O-level examination. Meanwhile, another rally supporting Gotabaya Rajapaksa took place at Dambulla under the theme A Successful Vision, Working Country. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa also took part in the rally. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that they used the Terrorist Investigation Division and Criminal Investigations Department at that time to eliminate terrorism, underworld and drug racketeers. However, he said the present government used those institutions to send their political opponents to jails. He further said that nearly 5,000 war heroes sacrificed their lives as well as became disabled to achieve freedom to the country. He disclosed that they requested to continue to provide them with the pension because they are disabled and the costs are more. The dependents of the war heroes also requested to continue to provide them with the pension. He assured to do so under a government led by them. Still at home, presidential candidate of the National People's Power, Anura Kumara Disanayake, says that a country where the law can be enforced to the letter while protecting professional dignity will be created. Presidential candidate of the National People's Power, Anura Kumara Disanayake, said that only they can build a country where justice is meted out equally to everyone. He said that they have been in Parliament for 19 years and they have never spoken to any police station to save a criminal during that period. He pointed out that criminal activities and frauds have increased as justice has not been meted out properly. He was addressing the public rally at Ambalantota, which was held to ensure the victory of him at the presidential election. The representatives of Asian Election Monitors Network have arrived in the country to monitor the presidential election. The team of observers who have arrived in the country, representing 18 countries, includes 48 monitors. They have planned to cover the presidential election covering the entire island. Election monitors from the European Union and the Commonwealth have also arrived in the island at present. Executive Director of PAFREL, Rohan Hettiarachchi, said that there is a decrease of violence at this presidential election period when compared with the 2015 presidential election. Still at home, Sri Lanka is geared to set a world record, hosting the largest annual gathering of biological twins in the world. This was revealed at a news conference held in Colombo. The event is due to be held on the 20th of January 2020. 28,000 participants are expected to take part in the event. Twins from around the world are expected to arrive in Sri Lanka on the 18th and 19th of January 2020. Sri Lanka is holding an event of this nature for the first time in its history. The program will feature a colorful twins cultural ceremony enhanced by a diversity of cultural shows, including global twins multiples presentations akin to their respective countries and ethnicities, adding a truly vibrant mixture of music, dance and artistry to the event. This will be the most wonderful twins event of the millennium. Chairman of the Road Development Authority, Nihal Suryarachi, says that more expressways were built during the past 2.5 years than the last 12 years. He mentioned this while attending a media briefing. Chairman of the Road Development Authority, Nihal Suryarachi, said that they have been accused of opening the road without developing byroads. The byroads of the second expressway, which was opened on the 15th March 2014, were developed after he came in 2011. He said that the byroads of the Andaravava section is now being developed and the contract is there for another year. He said that they have saved 20 billion rupees without doing any alterations. He further said that the byroads are developed from the savings of such mega projects. He added that in about another 1 year's time, they will develop more byroads than the ones that have been agreed upon. The Ministry of Education states that the opportunity will be given to the students who are taking part in the 13th South Asian Games in Nepal and writing for the GCE O-level examination to sit for the exam from Nepal. They have been given the opportunity on the instructions of Education Minister Akila Viraj Karyavasam. 7 school students are taking part in the South Asian Games representing Sri Lanka. The Education Ministry has said that the opportunity to sit for the exam in Nepal will be provided with the support of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Sri Lankan Embassy in Nepal. The ministry said that a group of senior officers of the Department of Examinations will monitor all affairs of the exam, and the National Olympic Committee has agreed to bear all necessary costs. The Road Development Authority says that the Ella Vallavai Road, which has been closed due to the danger of falling rocks, have to be kept closed for few more days. Rocks are falling on the road from a boulder situated about 750 feet above the route. Several long-distance bus services have been suspended at present. The Road Development Authority said measures are being taken to restore the road. And finally, in local news, a suspect has been arrested with heroin from the Palarua area. Police have arrested the suspect following a search conducted on an information received by them. Police found more than 10 grams of heroin in the possession of the suspect. The 30-year-old suspect is a resident of the Nittambu area. Munaragala police are conducting further investigations into the incident. Meanwhile, a suspect has been arrested with more than 112 litres of Goda from the Wadu area. The raid has been conducted following information received by police officers of the Wadua police. A large stock of illegal liquor has been taken into custody along with a suspect by the officers of the Paliagoda Western Province Northern Range Crimes Division after a raid conducted by them. The 36-year-old suspect is a resident of Haputale. Moving on with the news, the 8th General Meeting of the Employers Federation of Ceylon was held at Cinnamon Grand in Colombo. It has been organized under the theme, The Agenda to Make a Change. The keynote address was delivered by the Managing Director of Lion Breweries Private Limited, Suresh Shah. A group of people, including Chairman of the Employers Federation, Praveen Samarasinghe, expressed their views on the occasion. Director General of the Federation and Chief Executive Officer Kanishka Veerasinghe, executive officers of Sri Lanka's frontline organizations, human resource managers, legal officers, and a group of people attended the event. The Employers Federation has completed 90 years and formulates policies on behalf of employers. The Federation represents Sri Lanka at the International Labour Organization on behalf of workers in the country.
as the National Employers Organization, we thought we will theme this year's symposium as the agenda for change because of the multitude of changes that are taking place in the world of work. And it's timely that Sri Lanka also got ready, and we are already impacted. So we need to actually overcome and succeed in promoting sustainable enterprises. Competitiveness should be enhanced of Sri Lankan businesses if we are to succeed and contribute more to the national economy and become a developed country. So it is in that context that we thought we will address this issue in relation to 3 pillars related to the world of work. And we thought of highlighting the changes that are taking, new paradigms that are taking place in the world of work, and thereafter talk about the policies that are required for change, and also focus on the trust that will be required between stakeholders, both the government, employers, and the workers and their representative trade unions, so that we can bring effective change so that all of us can benefit without leaving anyone behind.
And that wraps up the news bulletin for tonight. You can log on to www.itnnews.lk for more information. Sasangadas for Prime TV News. Thanks for watching. Good night.